Oh man, it's time to talk. There's just a lot of stuff that we're gonna talk about in this video, so we're gonna try to fit it all in one video. Let's get it. You guys see me with my new intro? What you guys think about the new intro? You guys like the new intro? No. Shout out to homie Mike for making that intro for me. We needed something, something out there to push the brand. We out here growing. We grinding right now. CK2K. Huge shout out to you guys, man. Again, yeah, I say this every video, but y'all legit killed it in the last video. I am still going through those comments, responding to every single one of them the best that I can. So if I haven't responded to you yet, believe I will respond. And if you want to try again, try in these comments here, I'll respond to these comments as well. But I appreciate you guys more than you know. So I've gotten some comments in the comment section below. Now, I don't plan on changing this channel from predominantly being a Knicks channel, but I do want to expand a little bit on the channel from what we cover on here. As you guys might know, I am a fan of the Ball family, LeVar Ball, Jello, and Zoe, and LaMelo. I like to follow along with what they got going. I think what LeVar is doing with the JBA, although right now it's not where it could be yet, but it is the beginning and he's starting somewhere. I think that this JBA has the potential to be a great idea. But with all that being said, I've had comments asking me to talk more about, the Ball, not necessarily the Ball family, because I'm not going to go into the gossip of it. I mean, I don't want to do all that. I handle enough of that with the fumble. But like, you guys want me to talk about JBA and talk about those other things, since we're already talking about college players, to fit those in. So I was thinking of, adding those into some of these videos, talking about the JBA a little bit, but I only would, think about doing it if that's something you guys would care about. Just a thought, New York has a team out there. Me and my little brother plan to check out the playoffs games when they come back out here, I think in a month or two. So I'm just curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. But enough of that. Let's get into the real meat of this video. Now, there's a lot of Knicks stuff that happened in the past, week? But one thing that I have yet to comment on, that I have been getting so many comments from you guys to talk about and to bring up, I have not brought up my guy, the young prince of New York, the fresh prince of New York, Mr. Frank Ntilikina. This kid has been putting in work in this offseason. The kid has been bulking up, working on his handles, working on his shot off the dribble. He's really embracing the opportunity to become a starting guard for this team. And Fizdale has said on many occasions that if the player looks like they want the opportunity, he's gonna give them the opportunity. And Frank Ntilikina looking like he want that opportunity. So I just want you guys in the chat and all around to understand that I have been noticing, I have been paying notice to Frank Ntilikina. He's out there working, and I'm very proud and very happy to see what's going to come from him in Summer League. And speaking of Summer League, right now we pretty much have a stacked roster. Like, I know Summer League doesn't really mean anything, but they're doing a good job making it fun to watch again. Like, to see some of these young players that you watch in college now in the NBA out here, and some of these second year players that are trying to prove themselves turn into a better player. And I'm gonna be honest, this is the first time in a long time I'm excited to watch Summer League, because we have a nice squad. That's what helps with having a young team, because a lot of these younger pieces get to play on these Summer League teams. So right now, the roster we know of, and they're still adding on pieces. Right now we know about Luke Cornett, of course Kevin Knox, Mitchell Robinson, Damian Dotson, Frank Ntilikina, Isaiah Hicks. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be playing on there as well. I think Artist is coming back. I don't know where that man got so many call-ups. And Alonzo Trier. Those are the only ones I really know about right now. I think we're still bringing on players as the time goes until Summer League starts. Also, for those who didn't hear me in the last video, I will be at Summer League, so there will be some Summer League content on this channel following the first weekend. So that week I will try to edit stuff as soon as possible, so I can get the videos up on the channel for y'all to see. So Summer League will be on the channel live and in full effect. Also, if you guys gonna be at Summer League, look out for me, man. So with Summer League, we have the free agency about to start this coming weekend. July 1st is coming up, and the Knicks we're well in the news with a lot of things that have been going on. Now, a lot of people, I even put this poll right now out on Twitter. I think it should be over by the time this video comes out, but I put it out today, which was yesterday, with math. And a lot of you guys were team Quinn. Now, here's my problem with this. I am a fan of Kylo Quinn. I have been talking about Quinn. I've been saying me and Quinn are the beard bros. So I'm a little bit surprised by the poll, but I'm not surprised, because I get a lot of you guys thinking that we can get more from Quinn defensively for a cheaper price, which is cool. But at the same time, I feel like Quinn is going to be looking for a bag this summer. Not as much as in this Cantor, but he gonna be looking for a bag this summer. And there's been already a bunch of people out there saying saying that the Warriors are interested in him, and Enes Kanter's gotten some interest too from other teams. I don't know where I feel about this. I feel like we do need one of them back. I preferably would like to join you guys on the Quinn train, but at the same time, we need gritty players that want to be here. So if we can possibly get Kanter to buy in on a cheaper contract for maybe 2-3 years, I'm for it. But the 2019 free agency is so important that I don't want to risk losing any money that we can get from that. So it's a bit of a, toss up on what we should do for free agency when it comes to a big fella. I'm Team Quinn all the way. Now, since we're on the talk of centers, there's one center that a lot of you guys have probably forgotten about that is still on the team, Joakim Noah. Now, Joakim Noah has been caught buying in on David Fizdale's concept. David Fizdale having conversations with Joakim Noah, talking about possibly having him in the rotation next season and all these kind of things. And in my brain, from the 2 stretches that he had this season, he played probably about 5 minutes. I cannot remember who he played against, but he played for a little bit, and I liked what I saw from a guy who was rusty, who wasn't playing much. But at the same time, we still had Willie Herman Gomez. We had all these big men, and it just made sense to not have him in the rotation, kind of. I'm trying to make up for this stupid contract that he's on. But this coming season, honestly, I believe in it. I believe in him having him play some playtime at the center position. I still feel like he has something left. We don't need him to go out there and be the big time player that he once was. But the thing is, he's made it clear that he does not want to be bought out. He's not going anywhere. So my thought is, put him out there and play him. We're paying him, play him, okay? If we can't get any trades, and I wouldn't be surprised if anybody never wants to trade for him. Now, I know we keep putting all this pressure on David Fizdale, thinking that he's the next Jesus and the next coming, thinking that he can make all these changes. But the situations make too much sense with what happened in Memphis and with Miami. He's good with veterans as well as he's good with youth. The guy just is a whisperer when it comes to these players. Marc Gasol, coaching guys like Zebo, like these kind of big guys that he got great seasons out of at their old age. He can get the grind and get the grit out of a player like Joakim Noah, who that is his play style. He's a defensive big that gets the boards and that hustles, and I feel like he can still do that. So I want to see him play, and I'm hoping that he does fit in the rotation next season, but we'll have to see. I mean, like I said, we're paying him anyways. Play the dude. That's just my thought process on it. Now for one of y'all's old favorite segments I have not done in a long time. It is comment of the video, where I pick out a comment that really made me think, and I figured I'd spread it out to you guys and hear what you guys have to say about this comment. Just because I got a lot of people asking this because I guess they haven't seen any of my past videos. The comment of this video goes to Charles Trimble, who says, an LA Knicks fan, how? Now, I've said this in a few of my videos. Yes, I do live in Los Angeles, but I was born in New York. My flag is not up here, Barbados, but like majority of my family is in New York and in Barbados. That's where the majority of my family is. I lived in New York for a nice portion of my life, but I did live out here a little bit longer than I did in New York, but I go back to New York all the time. I got family, like I said, in Queens, Brooklyn. My dad just recently moved from Manhattan to Jersey, so I go and visit him as often as I can. But with all that, I have always been a Knicks fan. I will openly admit, when I moved, my dad instilled Knicks in me from like a young age, and I've loved the Knicks from then as long as I've watched basketball. But because I moved out here when I was younger, I thought maybe that I was supposed to become a Laker fan. I tried it, never could do it. I just couldn't do it. Like, I liked Kobe, I was cool with Shaq and all that stuff. Even with all the championships and stuff, I still got more excited whenever the Knicks came on TV, and I was seeing at the time, like, Jamal Crawford playing and those kind of guys, and those were the teams that I really enjoyed, and I've always been a Knicks fan. Yeah, I do live in LA, but I still have my New York at heart, always will, and I've been a Knicks fan, and I just feel like there's not enough Knicks positive comedic talk on the internet, and I felt like that's what this channel would be about. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. I'm a Knicks fan in LA, but like I said, born out in New York. That's my heart. That's always been my heart. Family out in New York. Shout out to my fam. So let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you guys care about Summer League? Are you excited to see our young players actually probably look like one of the better teams in Summer League because we have a nice core of young players on our team? Do you guys want to see Kyle Quinn, or do you want to see Cantor back in the Knicks jersey? And is there anybody out there with me that want to see Joakim Noah get some minutes on the Knicks next season? Anybody? I'll just take one person. If I can get one guy, then I'm cool with that. Shout out to you guys again. If you have not hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. Much love to y'all. Follow me on my socials. I love y'all so much. I'll catch you in the next video.